welcome back to another video. We are continuing where we left off in A Realm Reborn, about to see what he's gonna have us tasked with, and the quest is called Nix That. Wisecat would first like to verify you are not a complete fraud. Master Gigi Riju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nix has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nix and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. And it's to the east. Why did I go west? Alright, fine. I'm just riding over there. I love this area. It's so pretty. I wish I can go to the beach. Oh, of course, I live miles away. When used as bait, a fish this size is sure to attract even the largest of beasts. Alright. Now we hide and wait. Is it me, or do like these giant frog things look both cute and ugly at the same time? Well, that wasn't tough. Well, did you deal with the Nix? Almost as large as an algoat leg, but several times leaner. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Oh, typical that he made things even more difficult for us. Alright, a modest proposal. Wisecat has an important mission for you. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gigi Riju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gigi Riju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so Claire, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time, as your associate did? Adventurer, if you do not have the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Well, that was rather rude of him. So I think the whole purpose of these quests are just to introduce us to these other areas that we may not have explored nearly as much. So that by the time that we do get to the end, we pretty much would have covered at least most of Eorzea. And where is he? Oh, there he is. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Claire. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. The Penitent Man. Landonell needs to explain a few things to you. Really? Like what? Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. The toll here being a rare exception. I had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Now then, where were we? Ah yes, the egg. The first thing you must do is deal with the sentries patrolling the Amanatoi's breeding grounds. Poaching is illegal in Gridania, in case you were unaware. A shame we have so few whalers to spare, especially with brownie bushes almost in season. Matron forfend if our red flies claim the crop before we receive additional sentries. Aye, we will soon need barrels of sting brew to weaken and ward off the pests. But if any of the Vilekin were found near the shrooms before we could take preventative measures, we would be forced to shift our patrols immediately. You will, of course, notify me if you encounter any Argyrek flies in the vicinity of the lower paths, yes? I like that guy. You could tell he's a troublemaker at heart. I bet he was a real riot when they were still in the company. Oh crap, I almost forgot. Hey! Okay, I get the feeling this might take a while. Would you stop attacking me long enough for me to give you this stuff? Now stay calm for a minute. Hey! What the heck happened? Would you stop that? This might take a while. Come on. No, stop that! Finally! Jeez! Oh, that was annoying. Jeez. Oh, crap. Okay. Got the stupid brownie bush. Or brownie brush, either way. Man, don't you hate it that monsters just attack you and they just won't stop? That was irritating. Alright, we're back. Hope you appreciate it. I pray this year's crops of brownie brushes comes late. Legends say that Eorzea was once inhabited by a race of tiny creatures called brownies, and they would use the spores of this particular mushroom to paint their faces for battle. Oh my, is this a brownie brush? And you say that you slew a whole swarm of agaric flies? Matron's teat, we cannot wait for reinforcements. We must do something. Changing the guard. Randonell has an urgent request for a kind adventurer. The agaric fly infestation requires our full attention. I thank you for bringing it to my attention, adventurer. If I may impose upon your kindness further, I would ask you to inform my subordinates of this dire development. I have 3 whalers currently standing guard in Roots Lake. Inform each man that they are to proceed to the lower paths and search for agaric fly swarms until further notice. I don't get it. Is there like a point? I mean, what do they use with the mushrooms? Agaric flies in the lower paths. Then I mustn't delay. Thank you for relaying Captain Lindell's orders, adventurer. Oh no. Oh, go away. I cannot wait till I'm a higher level and I can just move through here without getting killed. A message from the captain. Damn, those vile kin are a danger to travelers on the road. I will depart immediately. I kind of feel bad for these guys. They gotta stand guard in a swamp. Who wants to stand guard in a swamp? With like mini versions of these morbles like stalking everywhere. What's that? Everyone is to search the lower paths for agaric flies? I know we haven't had to deal with poachers recently, but I cannot help but worry that they will strike in our absence. But an order is an order. Well, that was easy. I mean, it's all in harmless fun, right? I take it you've informed my men, then? Excellent work, Claire. However, I cannot keep the roosters distracted for too long. If you wish to pillage the henhouse, you must do so now. Trial by turtle. Mandinelle is wondering why you're still here. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Anamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will certainly be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There'll be other heroes, Claire. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Yeah, too late for that. I already said that I'd do it. I feel kind of bad. I'm stealing, like, an egg. It's not even born yet. But then again, it's kind of population control. I mean, look at these things. They breed like rabbits anyway. It's nothing personal. Oh man, that thing is huge. That's another good thing that I just noticed. This is a giant turtle, and don't turtles lay like dozens of eggs at once? Why is there only one? Well, that wasn't too bad. I don't know why he was so worried. I thought you might have had the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? An exceptionally large egg with a seemingly unbreakable shell. When it hatches, the baby animantoids that emerge will likely be as large as a hound. Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Udino No. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Claire. Wait, that's it? Ugh, and you're having us go clearly to the other side of the realm. Really? Luckily, we already came that way once before, and we could just immediately teleport straight there. So these are the Forgotten Springs. We're just on the very edge of the desert here. So there's Little Alamigo right up that way. So he's right in here. State your business, adventurer. So this is the one Wise Cat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. That's cold. But the next quest is called the Drake Exception. Hey, I don't care if you see potential in us or not. Ignoring us is very rude, and that is no excuse. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain the Animantoid's egg. However, there was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Nun. Many years ago I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. A child who wishes to become a hunter must collect the blood of 7 Sundricks. You are not a child, so you may find this to be easy, but you are not of the Yu tribe, so perhaps not. I will consider your request once you have brought me the blood, and not a moment sooner. Hmm. Someone's grumpy. I'm not sure I like that tone I was using for him. Oh boy, so this might take a while. We gotta kill 6 of the Sundrakes. That might be annoying. So I think I just might find the location where we can find them, and then I might just skip ahead to after we kill them all, and it's quite a ways from here. We're in here somewhere. Okay. Somebody's already going around and killing all the Sundrakes for us. No, no, don't kill him before me. Oh, we have to kill 7, even better. Okay, well, we at least know the area where we can find the Sundrakes. I think I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. So, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so we managed to collect all 7 vials of blood. Though, to be honest, I think that one would have sufficed because, I mean, 1 Drake would be enough to easily fill just 7 vials of blood, but hey. So if I remember my lore correctly, for Mikote tribes, they kind of have like the head chieftain or the Nul, and he kind of is, I think it's like he has several different wives. I'm not actually sure if they actually count as wives, but basically his job is to kind of father the whole next generation for the tribe. And he kind of stays in charge until a new young Mikote steps up to challenge him. And then he becomes the nun if he wins. I will not help an unproven whelp. Bring me the blood, or we have nothing to discuss. The bright, frothy blood of a dragon scaleskin. For some unknown reason, the humors will not coagulate. You are a hunter of beasts. This much I now know to be true. The Titan is no mere beast. If you mean to hunt a god, you must prove much more to me. Yeah, I have a feeling that this might get annoying. Alright, so we have the perfect prey. Hunting a beast is a simple affair. You merely stalk, pursue, and slay. Hunting a beast man, however, is a far more complex endeavor. Across the desert to the east lies an Almaja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his skill. To even face this Almaja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Well, at least we're not doing their chores again. So I think I remember where the Amaja encampment is. Shouldn't be too far from here. Yep, right around here. Go away, sandworm. Why are you monsters so eager to die? I'm not hurting you. A trophy claimed by Undonul from the dying hands of an Amaja warrior. Oh, the spear was on the ground. I didn't see it. Alright, now we just have to hide and wait, like we did before with the Nyx. Mournful cry echoes across the desert. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother walking back. I'm just teleporting. So there should be at least one more quest that he will have us do, I think, and then we'll head off to the next area. Tell me, adventurer, is our old Nenemus dead? A confusion of teeth, bones, and claws strung onto a piece of leather. Supposedly from the pattern in which items are ordered, other Amaja can glean the name and rank of the necklace's wearer. "'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It'll make an excellent trophy." The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredients you seek. Yay, level up! Okay, so the next quest is called When the Worm Turns. Finally, he's willing to help us out. A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a well-worked worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but well-worked worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. Those worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sangoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of baits. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location where the werewolf worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Well, that's some advice anyway. Though, personally, I don't see why anyone would ever actually want to eat worm flesh. Especially when you look at those giant worms that we already saw out there. And aren't these things anglers? Why don't they count? Okay, so I guess just regular anglers are the only way to go? Not sure why that would be, but hey. Oh, they are so strange looking. Like something from another planet. I swear, you would expect these things to be around Costa del Sol or someplace like that. Not in the middle of a desert. And I can't get up here. Why can I not get up here? There we go. That was annoying. Oh no. Seriously, look at those worms. And I'm betting that this well-worked worm is supposed to be even uglier. Who would want to eat that thing? Oh, they're just so freaky looking. Alright, we're getting off topic here. Where do I go back to? There we go. A few more bells under the sun and this fish will turn ripe as a fairy apple. The sand surrounding the angler carcass begins to pulse and throb. There, you see? Who wants to eat that thing? Alright, that's one giant worm down. So hopefully he'll give us the respect that we are due when we come back with this giant worm. Probably a line that I never thought that I would ever have to say. Probably never will again. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Why, yes we did, and we brought to you some well-worked worm meat. A large round slice of well-worked worm white meat. Oh boy, try saying that 3 times fast. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Claire. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wise Cat. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know naught of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wise Cat's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. And what would that be? Ah, our speed has increased. There and back again. The captain was always fond of this brand of wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Wise Cat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men. I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Claire. Oh, good. I don't have to talk in his voice again. Alright, so we'll head back to this guy. We'll see where he's going to send us off to next. And teleporting is such a useful skill to have, don't you think? I wish we could do that in real life. It would make life so much easier. And we got back in the pouring rain. Oh well. Hello, Wise Cat. Well met, Claire. Landonelle and Urono both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? A deep caramel-colored spirit made from twice distilling fine red wine and then aging it in rosewood barrels for at least 30 summers. Wow! Fancy wine. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the Nun personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenal this time to obtain it. Alright, so the things we do for cheese. So I'm pretty sure that's actually the next dungeon. So we're going to leave it right there for right now. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you'd enjoyed it and are looking forward to the next video. So until then, take care.